Hey, Mark Harrington, coming to you live here in West Bloomfield, Michigan, outside of the jail here, as you can tell, the police headquarters. Our rescuers, from what we understand, have just been released, and they'll be coming out in a second. So we're going to have a time of where I get an opportunity to interview each one of them with their leader, Dr. Monica Miller. So hopefully they'll be coming out soon. If you would, pan to the door, Mr. Producer. There, okay, there comes Monica right there. She made it. All right. There she is. And the rest of them coming out. All right. We don't have a cheering section for you today, but it would be nice if we did.
The angels
Thank
are
you.
cheering.
God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. We didn't see you the whole time. I don't know how. We were chasing around the others, but thanks for. So here's our rescuers. We're live on Facebook. Monica, how'd it go?
I think it went well. The waiting room was very, very full, and we had an opportunity to talk to a lot of women and boyfriends. We don't know if anybody left. We don't know at this point, and we may never know. And I think what people need to realize is what are we doing? What is this about? Even if no woman responds to us in the sense of getting up and leaving with us, that's what we want. We
Right.
want a woman to get up and go out with us. But if that doesn't happen, we know that our being there, our making the attempt to reach out to them and to talk with them gives them and their unborn babies literally the last opportunity, the last witness, the last voice of hope, the last light in the place of darkness, the last word of truth that they're going to hear probably inside of this abortion clinic. And so for those reasons, all of those reasons, the Red Rose Rescue is not a failure. Moreover, when the women, if they don't listen to us and nobody will walk out with us, we know that our presence inside that abortion clinic is a defense. And as long as we are there, it's a defense. Abortions are not going to take place as long as we have that pro-life presence inside the very place where the unborn are scheduled to be put to death. That's why, we want to practice that passive, quote unquote, resistance. We don't want to walk out of that place on our own initiative, our own power. We have to be taken away. And so that's kind of a principle with us in terms of the Red Rose Rescue. Once we're out of the clinic and that's that, then we're not so doctrinaire about it, but we do try not to simply walk out on our own power, because again, our presence there is the only act of defense that those babies are ever going to have this side, of that abortion.
So once again, we're coming to you on Facebook here in front of the West Bloomfield Police Department. This is a jail. Our rescuers have just been released. Monica Miller, Dr. Miller, leading the team here. Matthew Connolly, Will Goodman, Robert, correct me if I'm wrong, Cavally, is that good? I got it? All right, Robert Cavally and Patricia Woodworth, right? So do you guys have anything to share? Yeah, so give it up for these guys, all right? Amen. Yeah, all right. Yeah, if you would. This is Will.
I just want to say, following up on what Dr.
By the
Miller
way, I
said.
love the glasses.
Oh, thank you. Are they
very
stylish?
fashionable.
But
There's a story
yeah,
behind that, actually.
the dignity of motherhood, the dignity of fatherhood, the value of God's plan for life to grow in the womb, the dignity of the child really demands of us Christians to do all we possibly can. And when we go there, we really try to do all that we can. And I think more people need to pray about that. Are they called to go into Sidewalk Council to share Christ's love? And I was blessed to see 2 women leave. There was a couple, 2 young ladies, and and they weren't sad, they weren't upset, they just walked out. I don't know what their story is. They were not employees, as far as I could tell. But people heard the gospel. People heard. There was a woman who worked in there. She's Christian. She identified herself, said she's been working in the abortion facility for 30 years. And I said, how can you do this? This is the time we remember Christ in the womb, preparing for Christmas.
Yeah.
And she just, kind of looked, and but just that opportunity, and offer her a rose just to try to be a witness of truth, a witness of peace in this place, and to do all that we can. So pray for those women that left, and pray for the women that stayed there.
Well, I can tell you this: we're all proud of you guys. The courage that you show. I mean, all over Facebook. Hopefully, you'll inspire a few. I know you've inspired me. Anybody else want to share? Patricia, would you like to share with? Patrice, sorry. Hey, that's your typo there. If you wouldn't mind, do you have a word you'd like to share?
I'm just honored to be here, to be working with these people, to be helping save babies, and have an influence on the mothers, and I just want to praise God that this is happening. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Patrice. Anybody else here? How about Matt? You, Matt.
I would like to say a few words. It's because of God's grace we received the gift of life, and that we're here today. And there were so many who came with us to pray on the front lines in front of the abortion clinic of Jacob Kalo. But the day is not over yet. We're called to still remain in prayer in our churches, out on the sidewalks. And please ask God how he's calling you to be a member of the team, to continue the prayer today, that the women who saw us and saw the prayer warriors outside would choose life, and that Dr. Kalo would stop this injustice to the unborn lives. Thank you for prayers.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Yeah, how about you, Doc?
Well, I'm really not much for words, but I would just tell everyone out there that the integrity and the sincerity and love of these prayerful people, that joined me, or that I joined them, what they show to those people, it will show that their heart is really filled with love and wanting to help the babies. It was just an honor, Thank you so much.
It's an honor to be with you guys. Monica, would you like to just have a parting word? I know a lot of people watching on Facebook today. We were able to stream it live. I mean, from the sidewalk there. And
well, I think in terms of the overall pro-life movement, we did get some pushback. The first time we did the Red Rose Rescue on September 15th, and this is our second one. And there are 3 this time. Let's not forget that there are 2 rescues going on, one in Virginia, Alexandria, Virginia, and the other in Washington, D.C., plus the one here that we had today in West Bloomfield, Michigan. None of us have been charged with the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances Act. We have not been charged with that federal law. Everybody was, saying, oh, you can't do rescues because you're going to be hauled off to federal jail and all the rest of that and go to federal court.
So there's good reason for that, because you're not blocking doors. Exactly. You're not doing any of the things.
We're doing something. Yes, we're doing something different, right. and we are really in the early stages, I think, of the Red Rose Rescue, if I can call it a movement. Sure. Where is God taking this? I think we need to just listen to Him. We would like to see the movement grow. New people, young people, to get inspired, to go into the clinic. Why? See, here's the thing that bugs me. It's always bugged me. The abortion industry tames us. We get tamed.
Yeah.
That's why, for example, when we were in the clinic today, one of the I don't know if she's the manager or whoever she is. She's a very big, tall, blonde woman wearing her, her surgical scrubs, and she comes up to me. She says, I'm going to call the police. You're going to be arrested. You're going to go to jail. You should get out of here now. You have to leave now. And it's like, for her, she honestly thought that's all she needed to say. Right. And when we didn't respond to, like, oh, really?
Yeah.
like oh, like, okay, we're going, she was caught off guard by that, because that's what she's used to. She's used to the pro-lifer who will not cross that boundary line. And who draws the boundary lines? Right.
This is a good point. By the way, I want you people to listen to this. This is a very, very good point. Go ahead and make this point.
The abortion industry draws the boundary lines, and they think they have the pro-life advocate tamed to respect that line. When the fact is, there is no line here. Right. Charity has no boundaries. There are no lines. Okay, you can indeed trespass to save a baby from abortion. You can trespass to save somebody drowning in a pool. You can trespass into a burning building to rescue somebody who's in there and can't get out. There are no boundaries, but because abortion is legal, we actually have it in our mind that, oh, you know, we have to respect those lines that are drawn by the people who are killing the unborn, and we don't have to respect those lines.
That's right. It's a good point. It's a good point. Again, we're here with the rescuers here in West Bloomfield, Michigan. They just were released from jail. And once again, the names I want to give you folks so you can be praying for them, because there will be a trial coming up and you have another one.
Our first court appearance, December 20th.
That's for the Sterling Heights Red Rescue. Monica Miller, Matthew Connolly, Will Goodman, Robert Cavalli. I got it right the first time, and then I didn't get it this time. And Patrice Woodworth are the five here, and of course the others in D.C. and Virginia. And I'd like to end with this, Monica, in your book, Abandoned. You know, I thought I'd heard it all, actually, being a pro-lifer for so long. But you talked about when you retrieve the babies from the, you know, in the boxes.
The Vital Med
laboratory. At the laboratories. And you said that you felt like you were standing at the edge of the world, that you were in solidarity with those babies. And I think that's what you were doing today,
well, yeah,
is that you're actually...
The realization was that the baby who is aborted, their plight is loneliness. That's what they suffer. Yeah, they complete abandonment. So it's not just, and put big quotes around that word, just that what's wrong with abortion, that it denies the unborn baby his or her right to life. There's something deeper, even, you know, just something more profound even than just denying someone their right to live. What does this particular kind of killing renders the unborn alone, loneliness. So, you know, when we go into the clinic, we actually go into the place where they will be abandoned. We're with them. We abide with them. We stay with them. So in a sense, but I think sidewalk counselors are involved with that. There are sidewalk counselors outside of a clinic. A prayer team is outside a clinic, and they also help that unborn baby not to die alone.
Well, and I've often said, when we use our Jumbotron and we use the abortion victim imagery, that I feel that we are not allowing them to die alone, that we're also suffering to a very small degree, I grant you, with them. You're suffering with them because of the persecution that comes upon a person who stands with the victim. So God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank God for
And well, listen, I hope many more of you consider doing this across the country, standing with the preborn in the most profound and effective ways we can. And one of them, in my opinion, is the Red Rose Rescue. So thanks for joining us. God bless you.